Welcome to another week of What's for Dinner. My name is Andrea, and in my household, there's me, my husband, and our handsome little boy. On our channel, I make simple meals using convenient pantry and freezer staples. Hey guys, so for dinner tonight, I am sharing a quick and easy skillet meal that I like to make when I just don't know what else to make. So right here, I have one sausage link that I have cut into rounds. I'm using beef, but of course you can use turkey or pork, whatever you'd prefer. I have about a half a cup of chopped onions and like a quarter cup of chopped onions and about a half a cup of mixed peppers, also chopped. You're gonna need 1 cup of rice. I'm using jasmine rice. And then you're gonna need 2 cups of bouillon, and I am going to be using, you need 2 cups of broth, and I am going to be using chicken bouillon. So for every cup of water, use 1 teaspoon of bouillon. Okay, so I have a large skillet on the burner here, and I have some olive oil in the pan, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. And I've added in my veggies, and I'm adding in my sausage, and I'm gonna let these cook until those vegetables are tender. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, and now I'm gonna add in my rice and just stir that rice around a little bit and let it get a little bit brown as well. Okay, it's been about 3 or 4 minutes. The rice has gotten a little bit brown. Now I'm just gonna add in that water and my 2 teaspoons of bouillon. Now, if you don't want to brown your rice, you don't have to. To me, it just gives the rice a little bit more flavor. Okay, now I've added in that bouillon and I'm just stirring it up. I'm gonna let it come to a boil, and then I'm gonna cover the pot, and just let this simmer until that rice is done, which will be about, I guess, 20 minutes or so. Okay, so here is dinner all plated up. This is so easy to make. It's nice, quick, and savory, and it's always a hit. Serving it with a side of green beans. And then I decided to make some dessert tonight. I made peach dumplings using crescent rolls and fresh peaches. I do have a video on our channel of how I made these peach dumplings. Now this video is several years old. It's when we first started YouTube. It's not the best quality, but you'll get the gist, and the recipe is also on there, of course. Really easy to make. It's just sugar, Sprite, believe it or not, fresh peaches, crescent rolls, and a few spices. And I will make sure to link that video in the description box. But this is what we are having for dinner tonight, and we will see y'all next time. Hey guys, so for dinner tonight, I am making Thai red curry. If you've been with our channel for a while, you know that Howard loves Thai red curry. So I found this line, Asian Home Gourmet, at an Asian grocery store, and we've tried several things and like it a lot. So trying this red curry for the first time. So let me flip it over on the back. So it calls for a half a pound of chicken, a can of coconut milk, and then the vegetables of your choice. It gives you some suggestions there. So I'm going to be using some bell pepper. I'm going to be using mushroom, some green beans. These are whole frozen green beans, some bamboo shoots, and then here's the coconut milk that the recipe calls for. Now I'm not going to be using all of these vegetables, just kind of wanted to give y'all an overview of what I'm going to be using. Okay, so here is everything all plated up. Howard and I gave it a little taste, and it does have a really good flavor. Serving it with some jasmine rice right on top. One thing I forgot to mention, a shortcut for the chicken. It called for half a pound of chicken, and I had this flame grilled carving board chicken breast strips that I used instead of cooking raw chicken. So it worked out perfectly, and it is absolutely tender and delicious. So this is what we are having for dinner tonight, and we will see y'all next time. Hey guys, so for dinner tonight, we are having taco salads. If you've been with our channel for a while, you know how much I love these Azteca taco salad shells. I said they're really hard to find. I've had this one box that I've been hoarding in my freezer because I was afraid to use it because I couldn't find them anymore. Lo and behold, I went to my local Walmart and they had them. Now, I did do a Google search just to see if any stores happened to have them in the area, and Walmart had them. So do a Google search, find out who is selling these wonderful taco salad shells. But let me just show you what they look like. It comes with 4 taco salad shells, and I think they were $2 and some change for the 4 of them, but they truly are restaurant quality. They come with 4 little formers, 4 shells, and they're not like regular flour tortillas. They're made a little bit differently. They actually taste like they're fried once they come out of the oven, and of course you'll see it in a little bit. And then for the meat, I am using this chicken. It's actually seasoned diced chicken thighs from HEB, which is a grocery store in Texas. But it's chicken seasoned with a mild guajillo chili. So I've never tried this particular flavor before. I've had other flavors of their taco meat, but I'm gonna be trying this one out tonight. Okay, so the chicken is done. I just wanted you all to see what it looks like. You're supposed to cook it over a high heat with just a little bit of oil in the pan, and it took probably about 6 minutes for it to get to this state. Okay, so here are our taco salads. You probably guessed which one is Howard's. This one is Howard's. And so we tried the meat, and it is really good. It has a really mild pepper taste to it. But it has a good flavor. I would definitely buy it again. But this is Howard's again. He has some leftover Mexican rice on the bottom. He's got avocado on here, lettuce, cheese. He has salsa. I think there's sour cream. Or if there's no sour cream, it's coming. And I think that's it for him. And then this is mine. I have everything that he has on his except for avocado and sour cream. And I always put my lettuce on the very bottom, whereas he puts his lettuce on top. So this is what we are having for dinner tonight, and we will see y'all next time. Hey guys, so for dinner tonight, we are having roast in the crock pot. Normally I make Mississippi pot roast, but before I learned about Mississippi pot roast, I used to make my roast this way. So on the very bottom of my crock pot, I have 1 large onion that I cut into chunky slices. And then right on top of that, I put my roast. And then on top of the roast, I put just a regular 10-ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. And then I put 1 packet from this box of onion soup mix, and I sprinkled it right on top. You can add additional seasoning to your roast if you like, but I feel like the onion soup is enough for me. And then I never put any liquid at all in the crock pot because you really don't need it. The juice from the lemons, and then just the juice from the roast, and then the cream of mushroom soup is enough gravy for us. So you don't need any additional liquid at all. I'm gonna cover this and let it cook on low for 8 to 10 hours. Okay, so it's been about 10 hours, and here is the roast in the crock pot. Like I said, it makes a lot of gravy. No need to add any water or any liquids to your roast. And then here is everything all plated up, serving the roast over some rice. And then I made some green beans on the side. These are frozen whole green beans, and I added some chopped onions and bacon to it. And then we're having a little Sister Schubert's yeast roll on the side. So this is what we are having for dinner tonight, and we will see y'all next time. Hey guys, so for dinner tonight, we are having Asian at home. So this is the plate, and this is what I made. These are whole shrimp mandu shrimp dumplings, and there they are right there. There's instructions on the back for whether you want to pan fry them or steam them. I pan fried them, and you get 5 in a little package. I don't remember how much these were. I got these from H Mart. I guess it's been a couple of months ago, and stuck it in my freezer and forgot about it. But they didn't break or anything like that when I opened them up, and they were really easy to cook. And then also from H Mart, I got this shrimp fried rice, and here it is right here. And I did fry mine in the skillet, and here it is. And this is actually Korean style fried rice, not Chinese style fried rice. So it doesn't look like you would traditionally expect like a Chinese rice to look. So just be aware of that, but it is good. It does have good flavor. And then I stir fried some fresh broccoli. And I had this, I've got it open so I can't tip it very much, this wild mushroom chunky chili sauce from Hot Pot Queen. And I picked this up from, I think it was Home Goods a while back ago. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So I added about a teaspoon of that chili sauce to the broccoli, and this is how it looks. And it's really good. It's, you know how if you've ever had a chili sauce with the chili flakes, this is the same thing except it's mushroom based. So there's mushrooms and there's also soybeans in there, which I did not realize that when I got it. I'm not a huge soybean fan. So let me try to tip it a little bit so you all can see what's in there. It has the oils and then different types of mushrooms are in there. And it is very spicy. So anyway, this is what we are having for dinner tonight, and we will see y'all next time.